Hey, beautiful souls, welcome or welcome back to Love, Light, and Power. So, today we are diving into the Lionsgate portal energy. And here's the thing, it's not just a one day cosmic event. Think of it as opening a universal bank account where you are depositing energetically right now and which will continue to grow over the next 12 months. So, in this reading, what we are looking at is what each zodiac sign is manifesting from this Lionsgate, which is August 2025, until the next one, which is in the year 2026. So, you can watch based on your sun sign, your moon sign, or even your ascendant, whatever you resonate with the most. Also, if you know your birth chart, you can also check where your North Node or Rahu is placed, or where your Jupiter sits, which sign, or even the sign where most of your major planets are clustered. And here's the fun part. So if you watch more than one sign that's relevant to you, what you can do is you can blend the messages together. So this will give you a beautiful layered picture of the overall flavor, so to speak, and the manifestation energy that will shape your next 12 months. So without any further ado, let's just start with your readings. Welcome Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising to your reading regarding the Lionsgate portal energy starting from August 2025 up to August 2026. We'll do a quick reading for Aries. So first up, Aries, we have the Lovers. So Aries, you are currently in this energy. This is the energy that is surrounding you. That is what you are in currently. So you are in that harmonious kind of energy wherein you are working, harmoniously with others. You may also be attracting a soulmate, or you could be in the energy of, attracting a partner if you're single. For those who are not single, maybe you are currently in that energy where you are really getting along with your partner. You're in that good place right now. So that's your current energy. We'll also take a look at what's coming towards you, or basically crossing you, or anything which is coming towards you. So we have the Three of Pentacles. So Aries, what's coming up is that you are required to also work in collaboration with others, like in a team. So it's not only to do with, just like a partnership kind of a thing, but also working harmoniously in a team environment with others. This could be your, say, your juniors, or could also be those at the same level as you. So this is the kind of energy that's coming towards you or crossing you, or something which you're probably not really integrating, because what I'm getting is that you are currently more in that kind of a just a partnership kind of a mode. That's your energy, but you are being also asked to look at this aspect where you work as a team. So that's the energy which is crossing you, coming towards you. Then we have, where are you coming from? So your past energy is you have come from a nice, safe, happy, harmonious kind of a family environment. The your energy from the past, from where you are approaching now into the present, is a very contented and a peaceful energy. That's the kind of you know feeling. There's also emotional stability which I'm getting out of you, Aries. You seem to be in a very nice, stable kind of energy, and you are continuing it with the Lovers card, and this would be like really beautiful if you added this flavor in, where you add the teamwork spirit also in this energy. Next up, we have Six of Wands. Lovely. So now you are moving into this victorious kind of a successful phase where whatever you are trying to achieve, you are going to, achieve it without any hindrances. Because also I see that you are going to be recognized for what you have achieved, what you've done so far. You might, receive a lot of compliments. People are going to notice you for what you've done so far. Now, what is there in your subconscious, which you're not aware of? So somewhere, unconsciously, you are trying to build this, this energy of being grounded, stable. As far as finances are concerned, you are unconsciously also working on your root chakra. So you are trying to kind of unconsciously stabilize your environment in terms of finances, material aspects. Also, maybe unconsciously you are, more nurturing, more caring. You are also practical. You're like that, kind of that motherly energy is what I'm getting, Aries. And this is what you're doing over the next 12 months, unconsciously. What is there, consciously? So somewhere now we have the Seven of Wands. Now, somewhere I see you being a bit defensive. Also, at the same time, I see you being more strong-willed and standing up for yourself. So if at all there was a phase where you were kind of, you used to stay quiet and not speak up for yourself, now I see you over the next 12 months. I see you speaking up, standing up for yourself, Aries. So that's absolutely beautiful. You are doing that. So you're coming from an energy of the past energy where you were happy, contented, going into this partnership kind of an energy, or even, a soulmate kind of an energy where you're being asked to also look at the, the team kind of teamwork kind of energy. Then you are also, over the next 12 months, you can expect a lot of success, victory, whatever you are trying to achieve. And with that, unconsciously, you're also working on your finances, your material stability. You are working on that, and consciously what you're doing is you are trying to work on your willpower. You are trying to stand up for yourself. You are trying to somewhere try to speak up. You are speaking up where you were not earlier, and this I see you doing over the next 12 months up till next August. Now we'll see what are the blessings. We have the Tower card. Now this is something which is not under your control, so there could be some tower moments which might happen over the next 12 months, and these could go either way. So they are going to be shocking, something which you did not expect. They could be chaotic, but they are going to be there. They are not under your control, and you will, coming from this kind of an energy, I'm pretty sure you will be able to handle these tower moments. And that's the reason, you've been working so well on your energy, that you are in a beautiful place where you can, very well work on these tower moments, face them bravely and courageously, and actually come out a winner, come out a winner. So let's see what are the look at that. So you have the Strength card. You already have the Strength card. You are working on your courage, your strength, your confidence, your bravery, and you are, you are facing these tower moments beautifully. That's what I see you doing over the next 12 months, Aries. And next up, we have the Ace of Swords. So this comes as your hopes or even fears. So in terms of, I see it more like a hopeful energy, because there is a lot of clarity coming into your life over the next 12 months. So you will see that from a place of where if there was less of clarity that was happening in the past, maybe, where you are still, like, even consciously, you are trying to still defend yourself when you have laid the basic foundation for yourself. So now what you're getting is you're getting that clarity. That clarity is coming in where where you need to, stand up, speak up, set your boundaries, or yes, that's what I'm getting. There's a lot of clarity coming in. there is a breakthrough happening over here where you finally understand that you don't need to always fight for your rights because they are already yours. It's like a state of your mind, the way you think, your perspective. So the minute you think of it as it's already yours, you don't really need to defend yourself, you really don't need to fight for it. It's already yours, and that's the breakthrough clarity that's coming in. So it's absolutely there. I don't think there's any fear over here. In fact, there is a lot of hope and clarity coming in, and this is your potential outcome. Aries, what a lovely card. This is the Eight of Pentacles, and what I see you doing, manifesting over the next 12 months is that you are manifesting something which you truly enjoy doing. And you are working on something which you are amazingly good at. You are doing it so beautifully. Whatever you're working on, it could be some side hustle for some of you. It could also be what you're currently working on. Maybe it's a project that you are working on and which is going to kind of extend over the next few months. And I see you doing it so well with so much of concentration and the kind of focus that I see in this card. You're doing it with a lot of um, the amount of interest that you have doing this, the amount of love and the amount of focus that I see. Or you're doing all of it, all blended together. You're doing it over the next 12 months and you're very happy about it. You're very happy about the work that you're doing, whatever work which gives you money. It's not just service, or it's not just a hobby. It's something that gives you money, and you really enjoy doing this. That's the potential outcome for you, Aries, and that's the biggest blessing that's coming your way during this Lionsgate energy portal. And you're opening it beautifully over the next few days, and then it's going to just come in really well for you over the next 12 months. So that's your reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do press that like button and do subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. So let's take a look at what the Lionsgate portal energy has in store for you over the next 12 months. So I'll quickly pull out the cards first and then we'll start with your reading. So we have the King of Pentacles as the bottom of the deck. So these are the blessings that are here. And we will start with your first card. So Taurus, we'll see what's your current energy like. Okay. So Taurus, you have Eight of Wands as your current energy, which is showing a lot of momentum, rapid changes happening. You are also, getting the fruits of your labor. There's a lot of movement. There's quick action happening here. That's your energy. There could also be like you're in this constant communication phase wherein you are constantly writing emails or messages and receiving a lot of communication in return as well. So it's a very busy energy what's happening currently for you, Taurus. Yes, and also for some of you, there could also be travel happening, a lot of travel happening right now. That's your current energy. So we are looking at it from the perspective of what are you manifesting over the next 12 months from this Lionsgate portal energy. So this is your current energy, Taurus. You've been working on it. A lot of you are traveling a lot. Yes, there's a lot of action over here, a lot of momentum. Things are moving fast for you. Too many things happening for you. Now we'll see what is the energy that's crossing you, which is the King of Swords. So this could be something which you are meant to integrate within your energy, which you have not yet integrated. This could be in terms of being more authoritative, understanding that yes, you too have the power to make the decisions. Also, for some of you could be, setting the right boundaries. or maybe you are too soft, or as far as your interactions are concerned with other people, you may be very soft. So you need to adopt that authoritative stance, like someone who's got, say, high standards, somebody who has great mental clarity, who knows what he speaks. Also, someone who is, you know, I'm getting that energy of honesty. So it's the right kind of honesty. So not being blunt, but at the same time, ensuring that you do not lie, whether it's to others or towards yourself. You need to integrate that energy as well. That is what is coming towards you, and you need to integrate. We'll see what energy have you come out from the past. So you've come out from the Three of Wands energy, wherein you have been planning, trying to find some kind of direction. Some of you could be looking for newer opportunities, maybe trying to find a new job. I see, like, you planning and moving into this new phase, like, moving towards this new path. So that is the energy you're coming out of from the past. Let's see what energy are you moving into in the future. You have the Magician. So this is absolutely amazing because you are manifesting and you're doing it beautifully. And this is what you're manifesting. Whatever you want, you are manifesting over the next 12 months, after this Lionsgate portal energy. So you've worked very hard, and now you have all the tools at your disposal to be able to manifest whatever you want. This is beautiful. You have that willpower also. You have the creativity also within you to manifest. And whatever you've been planning from the past, now you're able to put it into motion because you have the Eight of Wands energy also. So you're putting it into motion, you are doing the action, and because of that action, you are manifesting as well. And you're just being asked to incorporate or integrate the King of Swords kind of energy, where there's a lot of mental clarity over here. Now we'll see we'll look at the subconscious, what's happening in your subconscious. Okay, so beautiful. So somewhere deep inside, you are really satisfied with your life. I don't think you are, you're doing it so automatically. And that's the reason I think you're going into this manifestation mode, because you already believe that you have it, even before receiving it. That's what's coming up for you, Taurus. You are already satisfied before it has even happened. And that is, where the secret is. This is the secret sauce. You are already in that mode where you have received what you are desiring. And that's the reason you're moving into this future energy of the Magician. That's so lovely. Let's see what's on your conscious mind. Okay, so the High Priestess, this is like a very ironical kind of, conscious mind with the High Priestess, because High Priestess is the subconscious. So what I'm getting right off the bat is whatever thoughts which are unconscious to you, Taurus, are coming up to your conscious mind. They are kind of, there's light falling over those thoughts. Your intuition is also very strong. So, somewhere your subconscious thoughts are becoming conscious to you. You are well aware of what is deep down in your subconscious. You are beautifully aware of that. And, that's the reason this particular spread is, is so beautiful. It's like actually working in your favor for the next 12 months, Taurus. This is beautiful energy. Now we'll take a look at your blessings. Beautiful. This is the Four of Wands. So whether you like it or not, you are attracting a beautiful celebratory kind of experience over the next 12 months. There's a lot of stability happening here. There are going to be a lot of parties, gatherings you will be invited to. There's good teamwork happening over here. There could be reunions with past friends, but there's a lot of celebration and joy coming in for you. Whether you like it or not, this is not even in your control, but it's coming. Whether, even if you're an introvert and you do not like, socializing much, but you will have to, because there are a lot of events coming up over the next 12 months, and somewhere you'll have to get used to this kind of social life. So that's really beautiful. Then next we have the King of Wands. So the next blessing, King of Wands, you are also moving into this beautiful visionary kind of an energy wherein you are, your energy is becoming very magnetic, wherein, sorry, there's this inspiration happening over here where you are moving into this more kind of an entrepreneurial kind of a role. Or maybe some of you are moving into that, and that's why you're being asked to integrate the King of Swords energy, because you are moving into doing something on your own, starting something new, which you are going to do it alone. And this is going to bring you a lot of stability also in your life, in your home environment. So let's see what are your hopes or fears, whatever they may be. Okay, so we have the Moon card. There are some fears somewhere hidden beneath which you may not be aware of. So everything is not conscious to you. There may be a few things which may be causing some kind of anxiety. Maybe that feeling of, what if it doesn't happen? What if things go wrong? That is where, you need to work on this, because this fear will unnecessarily stop your progress where you're moving towards. Moving towards the King of Wands energy, this Four of Wands, stable kind of energy. So Taurus, you need to work on these fears. And they are irrational because they are just, irrational fears which may, which won't come true, but it's just that negative thoughts, that you are probably scared of. And finally, we have the outcome, the potential outcome for you. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. This is lovely. See, now this is another card. Now this is kind of a paradoxical energy, because at one point of time, it also kind of indicates there is this sense of stability which you are creating. You are saving your money, and you are also good at, you are doing some solid investments over here over the next 12 months, and that money would be, would bring about that kind of stability. But if you let this fear get to you, then you might go into that fear kind of a mode which can block your progress or the success that is coming towards you. So you are the master manifestor. So if you let fears you know, get the best of you, then you might just manifest what is not right for you, what you do not desire. So you have to work on your, your mind, the kind of thoughts that you entertain. You need to work on that, because this is again a stable energy. If you work at it from the positive perspective, you can surely, this can be used in a positive manner wherein you will be able to save up a lot of money, you will be able to invest a lot of money, and those investments will bring you good returns as well. That is, what is wanting to manifest over the next 12 months for you, Taurus. So yes, you need to work on that, right? So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading, this reading for the next 12 months, starting from this Lionsgate portal energy. If you did enjoy watching this reading, then please like that, press that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to my channel. Until then, I will see you in my next one. Bye. And you are also good at, you are doing some solid investments over here over the next 12 months, and that money would be, would bring about that kind of stability. But if you let this fear get to you, then you might go into that fear kind of a mode which can block your progress or the success that is coming towards you. So you are the master manifestor. So if you let fears you know, get the best of you, then you might just manifest what is not right for you, what you do not desire. So you have to work on your, your mind, the kind of thoughts that you entertain. You need to work on that, because this is again a stable energy. If you work at it from the positive perspective, you can surely, this can be used in a positive manner wherein you will be able to save up a lot of money, you will be able to invest a lot of money, and those investments will bring you good returns as well. That is, what is wanting to manifest over the next 12 months for you, Taurus. So yes, you need to work on that, right? So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading, this reading for the next 12 months, starting from this Lionsgate portal energy. If you did enjoy watching this reading, then please like that, press that like button. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to my channel. Until then, I will see you in my next one. Bye. And you are also good at, you are doing some solid investments over here over the next 12 months, and that money would be, would bring about that kind of stability. But if you let this fear get to you, then you might go into that fear kind of a mode which can block your progress or the success that is coming towards you. So you are the master manifester. So if you let fears get the, you know, get the best of you, then you might just manifest what is not right for you, what you do not desire. So you have to work on your, your mind, the kind of thoughts that you entertain. You need to work on that, because this is again a stable energy. If you work at it from the positive perspective, you can surely, this can be used in a positive manner, wherein you will be able to save up a lot of money, you will be able to invest a lot of money, and those investments will bring you good returns as well. That is, what is wanting to manifest over the next 12 months for you, Taurus. So yes, you need to work on that, right? So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading, this reading for the next 12 months, starting from this Lionsgate portal energy. If you did enjoy watching this reading, then please like that, press that like button. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to my channel. Until then, I will see you in my next one. Bye. And you are also good at, you are doing some solid investments over here over the next 12 months, and that money would be, would bring about that kind of stability. But if you let this fear get to you, then you might go into that fear kind of a mode which can block your progress or the success that is coming towards you. So you are the master manifester. So if you let fears get the, get the best of you, then you might just manifest what is not right for you, what you do not desire. So you have to work on your, your mind, the kind of thoughts that you entertain. You need to work on that, because this is again a stable energy. If you work at it from the positive perspective, you can surely, this can be used in a positive manner, wherein you will be able to save up a lot of money, you will be able to invest a lot of money, and those investments will bring you good returns as well. That is, what is wanting to manifest over the next 12 months for you, Taurus. So yes, you need to work on that, right? So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading, this reading for the next 12 months, starting from this Lionsgate portal energy. If you did enjoy, welcome Gemini to your Lionsgate portal energy, which is going to tell us what are you going to manifest over the next 12 months. And for that, I'll quickly pull out the cards for you. So cards for Gemini. Bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Cups. Beautiful. So Gemini, you seem to be very, very satisfied with, contented with your life currently. That was the same thing for Taurus as well. Let's see what's your current energy at the moment. So Gemini, we have 7 of Pentacles over here. So somewhere I feel you are waiting for something. You have done the hard work. You've been working on something since quite some time, and now you're waiting for the fruits of your labor. And you are in that waiting mode, and it's been quite some time. And you've sown the seeds which will surely manifest as long-term success for you. It is going to be rewarding for you, but yes, the wait has been quite long for you. So that's your current energy, Gemini. You are being resilient, as well as you are being patient as well, though. So that's your current energy. We'll see what is the energy that's crossing you. Maybe you've not yet integrated. We have the Lovers card. Yes, so this is the energy that's coming towards you, which you need to integrate. So this could be in terms of maybe you're being asked to integrate the energies of harmony or unity, kind of harmonious energy. Maybe there is some sort of, maybe a sense of resentment is what I'm getting, towards life in general. I'm picking up on those energies. There's this sense of resentment or kind of also for some of you, maybe a grudge towards someone which you are unable to let go of. So you need to work on that. You need to integrate the energy of the Lovers. For some of you, it could also mean a soulmate coming towards you. It could be a soulmate coming towards you. Maybe you are unable to recognize that person and you're being like told that, this is the person for you. And honestly, soulmate does not necessarily mean a partner. It could also be somebody whom you really get along with. Just could be a friend as well. Could be purely platonic. Could be also a relative, a cousin, a parent, a sibling. Could be anyone. Whatever it is, but there is the energy of a soulmate coming towards you, but you are not aware of it, and you need to kind of integrate this Lover's energy. That is what is coming now. What is the past energy that you are coming out of? Okay. So we have the Seven of Wands. Now, this is indicating that you are coming out of this energy from the past wherein you've always had to stand up for yourself, Gemini. And I'm getting this feeling that, again, even for you, I'm getting this feeling. I think this was for some other sign as well. You have been really trying to defend yourself, standing up. You've really struggled to, state your truth, stand up, speak your truth. Maybe you've had to sort of, not seeing eye to eye with the others, and you've always had to kind of stand your ground. And maybe despite all of that, people still, there could be some people who could be, you could be in a toxic kind of a relationship with some people or a person, because you have to continuously work at standing up for yourself, but they kind of take you for granted. Or that is also the kind of energy that I'm getting. Let's see, where are you moving on to in the near future? Okay, this is lovely. So this is Six of Wands. So you are moving out of this defensive kind of an energy where you have to constantly fight for your rights, fight for yourself, and you're moving into this victorious kind of a successful energy. So you are finally achieving what you are desiring, what you are working towards. There's also a lot of recognition coming your way. People are finally going to realize the kind of person you are. They're going to praise you for what you've become. You've worked on yourself. You've really worked hard and you've been patient also about it. And that's the reason there is success coming. You're waiting for the results. There is success coming and you will be noticed, recognized for it. People are going to praise you for it. Now let's see what's in your subconscious. Again, so there's again the waiting energy that I'm getting. So somewhere unconsciously also you are waiting. You are waiting for the right time. You're waiting for when will that time come. That is the energy I'm getting. Though you have been very patient, there's a lot of perseverance that I see over here. And you're standing your ground despite all of this, you're still standing your ground. You are hopeful that things will work in your favor. So this is the underlying, kind of sort of energy that's running in the background in your subconscious. But nonetheless, it's a good energy because there's a lot of patience, there's a lot of courage I see here, a lot of resilience I see here. So it's a good energy because eventually you are moving into that successful phase. Now we'll see what are you consciously aware of. Okay, so there's an ending coming here. This is a 10 of swords. Sorry. And this ending has been, it's coming up. You are aware, you're consciously aware there is an ending coming. So this could be ending of some kind of a relationship also, which has been absolutely painful to you. It could also be ending of a previous partnership also for some of you. This could be ending something very difficult, a difficult phase of your life, which has really taken the most out of you, but you have done it resiliently. You have been quite strong all along. But there is an ending of a painful phase. You are consciously aware of it, and it's happening over the next 12 months for you. So now we'll see what are the blessings that are coming. So these are the blessings which are not under your control, whether they, you can or not. So this is so beautiful. You have the Eight of Pentacles. This is the kind of energy you're moving on to. And you are, whether you like it or not, you're moving into that phase where you are working on something. Like this card essentially means that you really enjoy what you do for a living. This could also be you starting a side hustle which you've really wanted to over a long time, but you didn't have that kind of confidence to move ahead with it. But now you've kind of decided. So I see you going into this, you know, a new phase over the next 12 months wherein you really enjoy what you're working at. So this is really beautiful, and you are skilled at it. You are doing well. You are really good at this, what you're doing. It could also be your current job, or you're moving into a new role or a new job. It could mean anything, but something which you really love doing and you really enjoy, and you get paid for it. You get good money for it as well. This is something which, this is another blessing. This is such a beautiful blessing. 10 of Cups, there's absolute peace, harmony, coming into your life, into your domestic family life. This is surely coming, and this is in your control, and you are manifesting it. So this is not under your control, yet you're doing it, and you're doing it beautifully. This is something which you are doing it yourself, and you are able to get this kind of an energy in your home environment. There's a lot of peace, contentment. There are celebrations also happening over here. There's emotional stability coming in for you. Finally, in spite of having worked so hard, you've done all the hard work in the past, and you are coming to this phase where there's complete pure emotional fulfillment happening for you. Then we'll move on to what are your hopes and fears over the next 12 months. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. The Queen of Pentacles clearly is trying to tell you that you're surely hoping that you're getting to that place where you are financially stable. You are able to nurture your family, your near and dear ones, your loved ones. You are moving into that phase. Yes, these are your hopes. So I don't see any fears over here because you are quite stable, grounded, rooted. You've done the hard work. You are able to bring about that kind of stability in your life. And you're doing it beautifully. These are your hopes. You are hoping to do this. And where you are getting there beautifully because you know that you can get this result. So you can surely get the Queen of Pentacles result. You are moving into that phase where, you're hoping that you are a beautiful nurturer, somebody who nurtures, people around them. Some of you may be moving into a healer role as well. Some of you may be moving into full-time healing. Maybe that was your side hustle where you, you know, say probably you had a full-time job, but at the same time, maybe over the weekends, you go into this side hustle where you are healing people. You're using your hands to heal others. So some of you are hoping to move into it permanently. So you want to move out of the regular 9 to 5 job. You want to move into a healer role. That could also be, possible over the next 12 months for you. And finally, what is the potential outcome? Beautiful. We have the Eight of Wands. So there is a lot of momentum. There is rapid change happening over the next 12 months. And whatever you're working at, it's all gaining momentum and you are beautifully achieving all of it. And this movement from a 9 to 5 kind of a job, and this could be just specific to some of you, moving from a 9 to 5 kind of a regular job, moving into a healer role, anything else, not necessarily a healer. It could be anything which involves nurturing, working with an NGO. What else could it be? Kind of a role where you nurture others. Could be a nurse, could be a doctor, physiotherapist. It could be anything, some kind of a role where you nurture others. You're moving into that and you're moving rapidly into that kind of a role. And that is manifesting for you over the next 12 months. And this is happening really well. So that's your reading, Gemini. I hope you loved this reading. I hope you resonated with some of it. And if you did, then please do press that like button. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do so. And I will meet you in my next reading. Until then, bye. Welcome, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. So let's take a look at what the Lionsgate portal energy has in store for you over the next 12 months. And for that, I'll first pull out the cards first. We have Six of Wands as the bottom of the deck. So there's some kind of victory, success coming in. I'm seeing this as a pattern in all the signs that I did so far. There's success and victory coming for a lot of you. So we'll start with your current energies, Cancer. So Cancer, you're in this energy right now, the Star, which means you are healing something. You're in that phase where you are healing yourself. There's a lot of positivity also right now. You have that faith. You have that faith in the universe that things are going to work out in your favor. That's your current energy at the moment. I also see some of you may be healers. That's why there's a lot of healing energy around you. So when you are around people, you automatically heal others as well. So they may not understand why. So even when you enter the room, possibly, they may feel a sense of calm and peace. And they may not understand why, but probably you carry that healing energy, Cancer. It's a beautiful energy. It's absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of hope. And it's a very beautiful energy. That's your current energy. We'll see what is crossing you, coming towards you, which you need to integrate. So you need to integrate the Queen of Pentacles energy. This means that you need to ground yourself. You need to, become more practical. Maybe, Cancer, I feel y'all are, your higher chakras are way much, more activated compared to your lower chakras. So that's the reason you're being asked to integrate the root chakra energy, wherein there is that groundedness, that stability, even in terms of financial stability. There has to be that grounded feeling. So some of you may be very higher chakra, upper chakra heavy, while your lower chakras may be a bit, depleted as compared to the higher chakra. So you're being asked to integrate the grounding energy. You need to ground yourself. You can do that by walking bare feet on grass. You can even sitting wherever you are while you're meditating. At the end of your meditation, you can visualize, a beautiful beam of light going from the base of your spine into Mother Earth and then spreading as roots. You can do that for a few minutes every day. So you need to ground yourself, Cancer. Let's see, what are your past energies that you're coming out of? Okay, lovely. So you have the 10 of Cups. So you have come out of a beautiful, harmonious energy from the past. This could be because of all your healing energy that you have. That's the energy, which is around you. You're like a natural healer. Somebody who has a lot of positivity and hope in them, and you bring that around you. So you have your past energy is all about a lot of harmony and peace in the family. That's the kind of energy you're coming out of. Let's see, what are you moving into? You're moving into the Queen of Cups. So again, you're moving into a very heart-centered phase. You're also working on your intuition. So your intuition is really going strong. So as far as your grounding is concerned, you need to work on your root chakra. But as far as your intuition, your third eye, you're anyways, like I said, Cancer, you are, the higher chakras are very activated for you. So your intuition, you're moving into a great phase where your intuition is going to really work very well. So if in case you happen to have any kind of thoughts that come up, you're speaking to someone, you get some kind of a thought, do not doubt yourself. That is where the root chakra, if it's a little weak, you might just doubt yourself. You might think maybe, I'm just imagining something. But your intuition is beautifully high. It's, it's actually working in your favor. Do not doubt yourself. Any kind of thoughts that come up, please do speak them out, because they might be true. And they might be really, might be helpful if you need to give some kind of information to someone. Let's see what is running in your subconscious. Okay, so subconsciously, you are a bit, you are kind of feeling a bit disappointed with something. There is this energy of disappointment running in the background. Maybe you've not got the fair share of the deal. Maybe you've not got what you expected. Maybe you've been waiting for that right opportunity, to come your way since a long time and it's not come. Or maybe something that came your way and you kind of did not, accept that opportunity. You missed it. So there's some kind of a disappointment running in the background for you. Let's see what is consciously, what are you consciously aware of? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So somewhere consciously you are, aware that with this Wheel of Fortune that yes, life is all about, being a cycle. So that's the nature of life. And you know that if things are difficult at times, you will move out of that difficult phase and you're going to move into a beautiful, happy phase as well. So you are aware of that consciously. Yes, that is what you're aware of. And somewhere you are aware that if at all in the background, there is this feeling of disappointment, but somewhere you know that if you work on your, the weak points, you are surely going to be hitting the jackpot. You're going to be lucky. You are going to, come across that good fortune eventually. So somewhere you need to work on this disappointment kind of energy, which is running in your subconscious. And for that, you need to ground yourself. Your intuition is great. You are, you're someone who's very, has a very healing energy around them. So if, somewhere you are doing everything in the right sense, then you also need to have the right kind of thoughts running in your background. Because when these change, that is when you change this in your favor. So yes, you need to work on your subconscious mind, the thoughts that are running in the background, and you also need to work on your grounding. So let's see what are the blessings coming your way. So we have the Strength card. So somewhere I see you over the next 12 months working on your confidence and your courage. And this is something which you will intuitively do it. You will do it automatically. It's not in your control. You're not consciously doing it. You're just doing it because it's just happening automatically for you. You are working on your confidence. Somewhere that was lacking in terms of, the stability and grounding, but you are working on it. You're working on your solar plexus chakra as well. And somewhere you are becoming a strong, confident person. You see yourself becoming a strong, confident person over the next 12 months. We'll see what other blessings are there. Okay, lovely. We have the Four of Wands. So there is a lot of stability, enjoyment, celebration coming your way over the next 12 months. This is something which you are, going to kind of, these are the blessings which you have control over. This is what you can manifest. These are the blessings that are surely coming your way. You have control over them. You can get this kind of stability and, the kind of that feeling of balance that is coming your way. You have control over it, and that is surely a blessing for you, which is coming your way for all the, the beautiful work that you've done. Now, what are your hopes or fears? See, again, now we have the Three of Swords. So you keep thinking based on your energies of, disappointment, from, which is running in the background for you. Somewhere you feel, what if things don't work out? There's this energy of, heartbreak, sorrow, something from the past. So you have to heal this. And you are getting an opportunity to heal. So if you bring healing energy into other people's space, why not work on your own energy? Bring about that healing on your energy first. So when you heal yourself first, you automatically, manifest whatever you are desiring. So you're surely bringing about a heartfelt healing, a kind of healing of your, say, your heart chakra, some grief or something which you have been disappointed about. You are healing that. It is under your control because you're bringing about balance and stability out of that. So you're healing this over the next 12 months. You're finally healing this. And the final potential outcome. We have the Devil card. Lovely. Now, what is this potential outcome? Now, what is this trying to tell me is that if there's some kind of negative habit, thought pattern that you have been dealing with, this could also be toxic situation on the outside. So it is always, whatever we think within is what we manifest outside in the outer world. You need to remember that. So there is some kind of a pattern of negative thoughts which run in the background for you, which is clearly visible from this Four of Cups energy. And now you're healing that pattern. You're finally healing that pattern, because of which you are bringing this stability in your life. So this is any kind of toxic habits, any kind of addictions. This could also be a toxic situation or a relationship which you are trapped in for since quite some time. People taking advantage of you, taking you for granted, feeling powerless. It could be either of this. You're healing all of that over the next 12 months. And then you're coming out, successful, because what did we have? We had the Six of Wands as the, the bottom of the deck, which means that's your theme for the next 12 months, starting from this Lion's Gate. So that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope, you resonated with it. And if you did so, please do press that like button. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe to my channel. Until then, I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hey Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. So let's take a look at what does the Lion's Gate portal energy have in store for you over the next 12 months. What are you manifesting? And for that, I'll quickly pull out a few cards first. The bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So Leo, you're walking away from something. I don't know, you're probably walking away from some relationship or some situation or something which is not serving you, and which is keeping you sad, or not in a good vibe kind of a situation. We'll see what are your current energies, Leo. Okay, so you are in the Nine of Pentacles energy, which clearly is stating that currently you are quite self-sufficient. You're on your own. You can take care of yourself on your own. You are independent. You have all the good material, you have all the material security around you. You are quite capable of taking care of your own self. You don't need anyone else's help. And you're quite satisfied. You're very confident as well. You're self-sufficient. And you are making a good living for yourself. You're quite satisfied with it as well. From the material gains, kind of, from that perspective, you're quite satisfied. That's your current energy. We'll see what is the energy coming towards you, which you need to integrate, which you're not able to integrate as yet. So we have the Four of Swords energy. Now, I feel you, Leo, you are working too hard. You're not taking rest. You are being asked to incorporate rest, relaxation, meditation in your daily routine, because that is not happening with you currently. That's the energy which is coming towards you and which you're being guided to integrate in your daily life. You need to rejuvenate yourself. You need to sometimes sit in silent contemplation. You need to sit in that kind of introspection kind of energy sometimes. You need to give your mind that kind of quiet at times, because your mind is constantly running. So Leo, you need to take some rest. You need to work on your, or meditation routine or something which is related to relaxation. We'll see what energy are you coming out of from the past. So there has been some kind of success you have gone through from in the recent past. Or maybe it could have been some kind of a project and you may have been successful at it. There's some kind of success over here. Maybe you were recognized for your efforts. Some of you who are working currently, maybe your your immediate boss or someone has kind of praised you for what you have achieved. It could also mean some of you may have had good appraisals, because yes, appraisals also do happen for some of the organizations, do happen during the month of April, March or May. So that is the energy you're coming out of, the past energy. So I'm not talking about, this could mean just for some people if it's work related, but other than that, if even from a personal front, you could have been, whatever efforts you've been putting in on the personal front, you may have been recognized for it. So let's see what is the future that you're heading into. You're heading into this energy of, again, so here also there's recognition, fame. You're again moving into that kind of an energy in the near future. So this means over the next 12 months. Sorry. So you are moving into that phase, which is a very positive and a lovely phase. You're moving towards the phase where there is hope, there's renewal, or there's healing happening for you. Some of you may be getting into a healing kind of a role. There's a lot of inspiration that's coming in for you. And I see some of you getting that fame or that visibility, which wasn't happening since quite some time. But yes, the near past also shows there's some kind of recognition, so must have started, and you're moving right into this kind of a phase, which you will notice over the next 12 months, Leo. Now let's see what's in your running at the back of your mind and your subconscious. So yes, again, see your subconscious, it's very busy. Lot of thoughts, lot of things happening in the background. I don't think you, some of you may be, facing issues of insomnia. Some of you may be facing that. So there's a lot of thoughts happening in the background. You're thinking too much, too many things happening, lot of momentum, lot of things happening in your mind. And because of that, maybe you may not be getting that restful kind of a sleep. And that is why you're being asked to integrate this kind of energy of peace and clarity and quiet. Let's see what are you consciously aware of. The Lovers. So you are aware about the fact and you are consciously working towards integrating the, say your, the feminine and the masculine energy within you. You're doing that really well, because I see that self-sufficiency, kind of the Nine of Pentacles card, which is your current energy, which clearly states that you're self-sufficient, you're independent. And doing that, you are also consciously integrating your masculine and your divine feminine. You're consciously aware of that. Some of you may be consciously moving into a partnership kind of a role. You could be moving into that. Some of you may be attracting a spouse or a partner over the next 12 months. So you are consciously, you are aware, you are in, heading into a relationship. So that could be the case for some of you, but it'll be just specific to a few people. So now we'll see what are the blessings that are coming your way. So this is the 7 of Cups, and this is not under your control. These are the blessings coming your way. You are going to receive a lot of options. There are going to be a lot of opportunities coming your way. And there's going to be so much that you may find yourself being confused what to choose. It's not under your control. And, I can relate to this 8 of Wands card. So there's so many thoughts happening in the background, so many opportunities, options coming your way that you are kind of getting confused with that. But, you can consider it as a blessing because, who gets so many options and opportunities? So you have to be grateful for so many, opportunities coming your way. We'll see what is the next blessing for you. Lovely. So this is a 10 of Cups. So I think the last one also had 10 of Cups as the blessing. This is under your control. This is what you're working at because you are working on the healing aspect of yourself. You're healing different facets of your relationships, of your personality, of your energy. You are working on your divine masculine and feminine. You're working on balancing those energies. So there's a lot of healing happening over here because of which you are bringing about this kind of peace and harmony in your domestic family life. This is beautiful. You are actually manifesting this over the next 12 months. So your domestic family life is going to be really peaceful, harmonious, happy. There's going to be a sense of unity between your loved ones. So yes, that's coming in for you over the next 12 months. What are your hopes or fears? So we have the Strength card. So yes, so that's your hope. I see this as a hope because the Star card is also hope. You know that you have the strength. You are strong. You are Leo. You have the Leo card that has come up for you. You are confident. You shine wherever you go. That's why you're shining here. You're shining here as well. So you have the kind of fame also coming your way. You are confident of handling it as well as and when it comes. You're in a beautiful place, Leo. So you need to continue with this phase. Don't break the momentum. There is a lot of momentum happening in the background in your mind, but you need to kind of take a break and bring about some kind of stillness in your life, but don't break the momentum of success, because if you do not want to break that momentum of success and victory which is coming your way, you need to integrate this feeling of rest and relaxation. You need to bring that peace and quiet. And last but not the least, let's take a look at what is the potential outcome. Lovely. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So what are you finally manifesting? You are manifesting beautiful stability. You're manifesting lots of wealth, prosperity, financial gains. And you are in that 9 of Pentacles, self-sufficient kind of mode. You are also getting into this nurturing kind of a role wherein you will be, like I said, you will be also, some of you may be moving into a healer kind of a role. Now that's coming up a lot for everyone. Almost all the signs that I did up till now. There's a sense of nurturing, that motherly kind of a feeling, and you're getting to that. And I see that sense of being self-sufficient, independent, having your own finances. You don't need to go ask someone else. So even, so you are working on your finances as well. Maybe there are a lot of options coming your way to, up your financial gains, and you do a good job at that. So that's your reading, Leo. I hope you resonated with it or and you liked it. And if you did, then please do press that like button. And if you've not yet subscribed to my readings, my channel, then please do subscribe to my channel. And with that, I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hello Virgo, to your reading. So we are taking a look at what does the Lionsgate portal energy have in store for you over the next 12 months. And for that, I'll pull out a few cards. What are you finally manifesting over the next 12 months? That's what the Lionsgate energy gets for you, brings in for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So maybe a lot of you have been working on something, waiting patiently for the harvest, so to speak. So, and yes, Virgo being a practical sign, always doing a lot of hard work, being practical. Yes, you've been working on something since quite some time. You're waiting for the final results, but you're doing it patiently. Let's see what are your current energies. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So, as per your current energies, what I see is that you are in this phase where you're starting something new. And this is in terms of where, money is involved. So Virgo, you could be at the beginning of a new job currently, or you may be moving into a new role or a new job. There could be a new project which you might be starting on. Yes, there is a new beginning. You are in this fresh energy as far as money is concerned, as far as finances are concerned. Something to do with earning money, something to do with finances, and you're on this new beginning. When you're somewhere towards the beginning of it, or you've not yet started, maybe you're just starting with it a few days or a month down the line. That's your current energy. We'll see now what is the energy that is crossing you, coming towards you, and needs to be integrated, which you're not yet integrating. We have the Queen of Cups energy. So Virgo, I think you are too practical, and yeah, that's the kind of energy that you are. You are Virgo and you will be that way, but somewhere you need to work on your heart, or which means working on your compassion. So you do not have to always be logical. Okay, so when you're too analytical, too logical, then somewhere you forget to look at the creative side. Sorry, kind of ignore the creative part of you, the right side of your brain. You're just too fixated on the left side of your brain, wherein you're too analytical, too logical, too practical. So you're being asked to integrate the compassionate energy, the creative energy, the empathetic kind of energy, the supportive energy, wherein yes, you are practical, say you're working with some team members, you're being practical, logical, but somewhere you need to also integrate the feeling of empathy. Somewhere you need to stand in the other person's shoes and understand their perspective. So that is the energy you need to integrate. So which will bring in amazing intuition in your life. It will unlock that intuition ability in your life if you integrate this Queen of Cups energy. We'll see what is the past energy that you came out of. So you've come out of the Six of Pentacles energy. So in the recent past, what you've done is you've worked on balancing your energies, bringing in equal give and take. That is the kind of energy you are coming out from the past. Yes, I see. Or for that matter, if you're being asked to integrate the energy of empathy, then there could be an imbalance of give and take in your past energies. That could also be possible. Maybe some of you are over givers or some of you are over takers. It could be either ways. So that is the kind of energy that you have come from the past. Now we'll see what energy are you heading into. You're heading into this Emperor energy, which is beautiful. So you are incorporating some kind of authority. I also see some of you moving into a higher role wherever you're working. So this could be connected to the new opportunity that you're moving into. So if it's a project or something, then you're moving a step, you're getting a step up. I'm getting that boss kind of an energy. So yeah, some of you are moving into a new beginning wherein you may be in an authoritative position. So that's beautiful. That's what you're moving into. So we'll see what's running in the background for you in your subconscious. So there's this sense of, so we have the Five of Cups. So there's a sense of loss or grief, which is constantly running in the background for you. So you could have had some kind of an experience in the past which has brought a lot of grief, and that is running in the background for you. You need to work on that. You need to work on your grief or some kind of sorrow that you're facing, or maybe you're not even aware of it. It's running in the background for you. You need to work on that. Let's see, what are you consciously aware of? We have the Magician. So you are consciously aware of this. You want to manifest what you want, and you know you can do it. But somewhere in the background, you have this negative thoughts happening, running in the background. So if you do not take care of this, the manifestation becomes difficult. So now you're being made aware of where your drawback is. So you need to work on your Five of Cups energy, wherein you work on some grief or sorrow that you're working on. You'll have to work on releasing it, working on it, and healing it. And for that, you need to adopt the Queen of Cups energy of empathy, compassion. You need to, maybe you don't have compassion for your own self. So it's not towards others. Maybe you are not being compassionate towards your own self. You're just so practical, so logical that you're not giving that self love. And that is where this grief is running in the background. So you need to work on that. Let's see what are the blessings. So we have the Hanged Man. This is the in the form of a blessing which is not under your control, but nonetheless it's a blessing. So I see a change of perspective coming into your life. So maybe it could be related to this. You finally realize that yes, you need to have that empathy and compassion towards yourself. You need to have that self-love. So you are changing your perspective. That is coming in whether you like it or not. You are changing your perspective. You're taking that pause or a break, and you are working on it. You're finally understanding this is where you need to work. Let's see what is the other blessing that's coming in. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is in your control. So you are good at, working on your finances. You are good at money. And because you're moving into this new role, this new fresh beginning, you are able to manifest this kind of finances. So there is great stability, there's great money, monetary gains coming in for you. And at the same time, I also see you working on your nurturing side. So you nurture yourself first. The minute you nurture yourself, everything falls into place. And this Five of Cups energy gets taken care of. So this is beautiful, this Queen of Pentacles energy. It's absolutely wonderful. I think you also learn how to ground yourself. Though you are quite stable, practical, but somewhere, certain energies are a bit mismatched, unaligned. So you know how to align yourself now. So let's see what are your hopes or fears. These are again considered as blessings. So we have the High Priestess. So maybe you have the fear of unknown. Or maybe you have the fear of, what if your intuition is not right, or you have the fear of, that sense of self-doubt, that are you really that intuitive? You are intuitive, but you just consider yourself so practical that you have kind of shut off that intuitive part of you. So you don't need to doubt yourself. You don't need to fear this. And finally, we have the potential outcome for you. So we have the Eight of Swords. Should I clarify this? Because the potential outcome which says is that, so if you do not work on the empathy part of you, you will just feel so trapped in your own negative thoughts, which is, this Five of Cups energy playing out, which will bring about that sense of, being tied down, being powerless, and, yes, this feeling of helplessness. So you need to work at, not manifesting this. So maybe that is what the blessing is. You're being told in advance that, you need to work on this so that you don't get to this. That is a kind of a blessing when you get that kind of an advice. But we'll see what, we'll take a clarification card for this as well. Yes, so we have the Eight of Wands, which fell out on its own. So yes, so if you work at this and you do not land up manifesting this negative part of your energy, then you have a lot of momentum, rapid change happening in your life. And you're moving towards this Queen of Pentacles energy, this High Priestess energy, wherein your intuition is also beautiful. You are well grounded. You are nice and, in that authoritative kind of a position. That's beautiful. So you have to work at going into this Eight of Wands energy and not the Eight of Swords energy. That is what you are being guided to do. So Virgo, that was your reading for the Lionsgate portal energy, which is for the next 12 months starting from this August 2025. And I hope that you resonated with at least some of it. And if you did, then please do press that like button. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do so. And with that, I'll meet you in my next one. So bye.